A waitress's life changes dramatically after meeting a homeless man who lost his memory, leading to an incredible journey of sudden wealth. But how exactly did his memory loss lead to her instant millions? Well, let's find out. Number 12. Juliette Lamour's charitable lottery win. Juliette Lamour, an Ontario teenager, made headlines by winning a massive lottery prize of approximately 35 million USD, becoming the youngest person in Canada to secure such a substantial amount. Her win was not just remarkable for its size, but also for the circumstances surrounding it. It was her first ever lottery ticket purchase, recommended by her grandfather during a visit that replaced a family gathering. He said to me, "You just turned 18. Go buy a lotto ticket, test your luck," Lamour recounted at a media event. Following her grandfather's advice, she bought a ticket from Circle K for the Lotto 649. The discovery of her win unfolded dramatically at her workplace, Rexall, where her co-worker's ticket scan revealed her newfound fortune. He was screaming. In fact, everyone was screaming that I'd won $48 million. Lamour described the moment of realization, which took her by surprise and caused quite a stir at her workplace. Lamour's philanthropic spirit was evident even before her win. In 2010, she was in the news for donating all the money from a shared piggy bank with her sister at a hockey game, contributing $61 to support Haiti after an earthquake. This act of kindness years ago mirrors her current intentions with her lottery winnings. Her family's reaction to the win was grounded, reflecting their values and approach to the unexpected windfall. Lamour's mother, upon hearing the news, insisted that her daughter complete her work shift, emphasizing responsibility despite the life-changing event. The winning ticket was safeguarded in a Ziploc bag, then an envelope, and eventually a safe, showcasing the family's careful handling of the situation. Looking ahead, Lamour's plans remain humble and focused on her long-term goals. Despite her newfound wealth, she intends to pursue medical school and a career in medicine. "My goals are still the same. I want to stay in school. If I had to quit school, I wouldn't want this." Like Lamour, other people too have shared this sense of philanthropy when it comes to winning big. Number 11. Tom Christ's charitable lottery win. Tom Christ, a Canadian CEO, won a $40 million lottery jackpot while dining at a country club. Despite his substantial wealth, Christ decided to donate the entire sum to charity, influenced by his late wife Jan's battle with cancer. Upon winning, Christ, who led an electric company, felt his financial stability was sufficient to support himself and his family, rendering the lottery win unnecessary for personal use. Months after his win, Christ, aiming to maintain privacy, claimed his prize incognito, wearing a hat and sunglasses. His decision to donate the winnings was kept private until his daughter, Mandy Buckner, discovered his generous act through social media. She expressed no surprise, indicative of her father's character and values. Chris' charitable focus was deeply personal, rooted in his wife Jan's struggle with lung cancer. To honor her memory, he established a trust to distribute the $40 million among various charities, particularly those involved in cancer treatment and research. His initial donation of $1.2 million went to the Alberta Cancer Foundation, supporting the Tom Baker Cancer Center, which provided care for Jan. In an interview, Chris shared his rationale, stating, "I've been fortunate enough through my career, 44 years with the company. I did very well for myself. I've done enough that I can look after myself, for my kids, so they can get looked after into the future. I don't really need that money." Christ's philanthropic act resonated with his family, particularly his children, who were supportive of his decision to allocate the entire windfall to charitable causes. His approach to the lottery win and subsequent donations reflects a commitment to making a positive impact, especially in areas connected to his family's experiences with cancer. Like in Chris' story, the lottery can be a fortunate time for most people. Number 10. Delaware woman wins big twice in one day. A 70-year-old woman from Delaware experienced an extraordinary day when she won two significant lottery prizes within 24 hours. Initially, she claimed a $100,000 prize from a lottery ticket. Later the same day, her fortune doubled as she won an additional 300 grand from another ticket. This event occurred when the woman, whose identity remains undisclosed, decided to purchase lottery tickets from 2 different locations. Her first win came from a ticket she bought in the morning. Encouraged by her initial success, she bought another ticket in the afternoon from a different store. Upon winning the first prize, the woman followed the standard procedure by visiting the lottery office to claim her $100,000. Unbeknownst to her, the day had more surprises in store. After claiming her first prize, she checked the second ticket she had purchased, only to discover she'd won another 300 grand. The combined winnings of $400,000 significantly impacted her life. She expressed plans to use the money to enhance her living conditions, support her family, and contribute to her community. This instance highlights the unpredictability of luck and the potential for life-changing events to occur in a short span. The lottery officials confirmed the legitimacy of both wins, emphasizing the rarity of such an occurrence. They detailed the odds of winning significant amounts in 2 separate draws on the same day, noting the exceptional nature of her experience. If you thought this woman had a stroke of good luck, the story of the next woman will leave you with a melted heart. Number 9. Amanda the waitress's heroic win. Amanda, a waitress, encountered a homeless man named Paul who had lost his memory. Showing compassion, she invited him to dine at the restaurant where she worked and offered him a place to stay. With her help, Paul began the process of rediscovering his identity. Through various efforts, including visits to hospitals and consultations with social workers, Paul's true identity emerged. He was actually Robert Stewart, a wealthy individual who'd been missing for months. His family, who'd been searching for him, was overjoyed to find him alive and well. Following his recovery, Robert, grateful for Amanda's kindness and support, proposed to her. They got married and started a new life together. Robert's wealth meant that Amanda no longer faced financial hardships. She transitioned from a life of serving others at a restaurant to being part of a loving, affluent family. The story gained public attention as a remarkable case of kindness, leading to an unexpected turn of fortune. Amanda's initial act of helping a stranger in need resulted in her life transforming in ways she'd never imagined. The next story is proof of the saying, "You reap what you sow," and how kindness comes right back around. Number 8. Rachel's shocking life turn. Rachel, a single mother, encountered Michael, a man suffering from amnesia, and decided to help him. She provided support as he attempted to regain his memory and discover his identity. Over time, Michael's memory returned, revealing his previous life and circumstances. Before losing his memory, Michael was a successful businessman with considerable resources. His amnesia had separated him from his past, including his financial wealth and social connections. Upon regaining his memory, he was able to reconnect with his former life. Grateful for Rachel's assistance and companionship during his vulnerable times, Michael proposed marriage to her. The couple got married, and Rachel's life underwent a significant transformation. From struggling with the challenges of single parenthood and financial constraints, she moved into a life of comfort and security. This story serves as a clear example of how unexpected events can lead to profound changes in an individual's life. Rachel's kindness and willingness to help a stranger in distress led to a new chapter in her life, one filled with stability and happiness that she had not previously anticipated. Imagine winning the lottery and using it for the public good. So goes the next story on our list. Number 7. Edwin Castro's record-breaking riches. Edwin Castro's financial landscape transformed overnight when he won a staggering $997.6 million in the Powerball lottery, setting a record for the largest jackpot ever won in the game's history. Opting for the lump sum payment, Castro secured approximately $496 million before taxes, a decision that most jackpot winners favor for its immediate financial impact. The win occurred after Castro purchased a lottery ticket from a local retailer, participating in a draw that had accumulated an unprecedented jackpot due to several consecutive rollovers without a winner. When the numbers were announced, Castro's ticket matched all 6 numbers, confirming his win and catapulting him to the spotlight as the recipient of the largest lottery payout to date. The logistics of claiming such a massive prize involved Castro coordinating with lottery officials, who verified the winning ticket through a series of checks and balances designed to ensure the integrity of the lottery process. Following the verification, a press conference was held where lottery officials formally announced Castro as the winner, although he chose to maintain a low profile, highlighting a preference for privacy despite the public nature of his win. In the aftermath of his win, Castro expressed his intention to contribute a significant portion of his winnings to the education sector in California. This philanthropic gesture aimed to support educational initiatives and programs, providing a lasting impact on the community and exemplifying a responsible and community-oriented approach to handling newfound wealth. Through his historic win, Castro experienced a personal financial transformation and positioned himself as a contributor to the broader public good. Unlike Castro, sometimes lotteries can have an opposite effect on people, whereby they become stingy. Number 6. Tunda Dickerson's Nightmare. Tunda Dickerson, a waitress, experienced a life-changing event in 1999 when she won $10 million from a lottery ticket given as a tip by a customer. The win, however, was the beginning of a series of legal and financial challenges that followed her newfound wealth. After winning, Dickerson was caught in legal disputes with her co-workers. They claimed there had been an agreement among them to share any winnings from lottery tickets received at work. The case went to court, where the legal battle focused on whether there was a verbal or implied contract among the employees to split the winnings. In addition to the disputes with her colleagues, Dickerson faced another legal challenge regarding the taxation of her lottery winnings. She attempted to minimize her tax liability by transferring the winnings to a family company. However, the Internal Revenue Service, or IRS, challenged this move, leading to another legal battle. In 2012, a court decided that Dickerson had to pay over $1 million in taxes on her winnings, a decision that significantly impacted her financial situation. The IRS argued that the way she managed her lottery winnings constituted an attempt to evade taxes, leading to the hefty tax bill. Despite the initial excitement of winning the lottery, Dickerson's experience highlights the complexities and potential pitfalls of managing sudden wealth. The legal disputes and tax issues not only consumed a significant portion of her winnings, but also served as a stressful and prolonged ordeal that overshadowed the initial joy of her win. Winning the lottery can be an exciting time, but there's very few people who know how to keep themselves secure in a fun way while receiving the prize. Number 5. Incognito Winner. In an unusual turn of events, a man in China chose to claim a lottery prize of $30.5 million while wearing a cartoon costume. His decision to remain anonymous was driven by a desire to keep his new wealth a secret from his family. The winner's intention was to avoid any potential negative impacts that the sudden wealth could have on his family's work ethic and lifestyle. The man's choice of costume during the prize collection was a strategic move to conceal his identity from the media and the public. This approach is not uncommon in China, where lottery winners often choose anonymity to maintain privacy and avoid the social pressures that can come with sudden wealth. Upon winning, the individual took careful steps to plan the collection of his prize, ensuring that his identity remained hidden throughout the process. The lottery officials respected his wish for anonymity, as it is a common practice in various jurisdictions to allow winners to claim their prizes without public disclosure. The winner's concerns about his family's potential reaction to the newfound wealth highlight a cultural aspect of dealing with large sums of money. He expressed a desire to prevent laziness and a sense of entitlement that might arise if his family became aware of the windfall. Good people and friends can change others' lives for the better. For the next story, that's exactly what Walter's mission in life becomes. Number 4. From homelessness to generosity. A retired engineer named Walters, who found himself homeless, left an unexpected legacy by bequeathing a $4 million estate to various nonprofits. His decision to donate his wealth to charitable organizations, including NPR and a Catholic mission, was a surprising turn of events given his circumstances. Walter lived a life of solitude and financial modesty, with few aware of his actual wealth. His homelessness was not a reflection of financial destitution, but rather a personal choice or a series of unforeseen circumstances. Upon his passing, his will revealed his intention to distribute his accumulated wealth to nonprofit organizations that aligned with his values. The beneficiaries of Walter's estate, such as NPR and the Catholic Mission, received substantial donations that significantly impacted their operations and outreach capabilities. These contributions provided a boost to their funding, enabling them to expand their services and outreach programs. The story of Walters is a compelling narrative about humility, hidden wealth, and philanthropy. Despite his own living conditions, Walters chose to make a lasting impact through his estate, emphasizing the values he held dear during his lifetime. The next story on our list is proof of the fact that luck is not limited. Number 3. Jeffrey Gerchinski's remarkable fourth lottery win. Jeffrey Gerchinski from Mississauga stands out in the lottery world, having won the lottery 4 times. His fourth win was particularly significant, netting him $150,000 and bringing his total earnings to over $267,000. Gerchinski's string of wins is highly unusual, as the odds of winning the lottery even once are slim, let alone 4 times. The latest win came from a ticket purchased at the same local store where he'd bought his previous winning tickets, suggesting a pattern or preferred location for his purchases. While many lottery players switch up their buying habits, Gerchinski's consistent choice of venue appears to have paid off for him. Unlike typical lottery winners who might splurge on luxuries, Gerchinski has chosen to invest his cumulative winnings in real estate, eyeing a condominium purchase. This investment strategy indicates a thoughtful approach to financial management, aiming to secure long-term benefits from his windfall, rather than depleting it on transient pleasures. Hard work and resilience are a combo often confused with just good luck. The story of Danny Johnson is the best example of it. Number 2. Danny Johnson's remarkable journey. Danny Johnson's journey from homelessness to becoming a millionaire is an example of personal transformation and resilience. At the age of 21, Danny found herself without a home, living out of her car. This dire situation served as a turning point in her life. On Christmas Eve, a moment of clarity led her to conceive a business idea that would eventually change her circumstances dramatically. With limited resources but a wealth of determination, Danny started a weight loss and wellness company. Her business concept was straightforward yet innovative, focusing on holistic approaches to health that appealed to a wide audience. Starting with makeshift strategies, such as using a payphone to make sales calls and storing product samples in her car, Danny's entrepreneurial spirit quickly gained momentum. Her business grew at an impressive rate, tapping into the growing market for health and wellness products. Within a few years, Danny's company had expanded significantly, providing her with financial stability and affording her a lifestyle she had once thought unattainable. Her success was not just in her bank account, but also in the impact she made by helping others achieve their health goals. Danny's transformation from a homeless individual to a successful businesswoman was marked by her relentless drive, innovative thinking, and ability to turn adverse situations into opportunities for growth. She became a great source of inspiration for others facing similar challenges. She proved that with determination and a clear vision, it's possible to overcome adversity and achieve remarkable success. You don't need to be rich to have a giving heart. The next story on the list goes to show just that. Alfred, a homeless man, found an opportunity to change his life through a simple act of kindness. While living on the streets, Alfred helped an elderly woman with her grocery bags. This woman turned out to be the mother of a local grocery store owner. Impressed by Alfred's gesture, the woman told her son about the encounter. The grocery store owner, moved by Alfred's story and his act of kindness, decided to offer him a job at his store. Alfred accepted the offer, marking the beginning of a new chapter in his life. His responsibilities at the store included stocking shelves, cleaning, and occasionally assisting customers. As Alfred worked at the grocery store, he demonstrated reliability, dedication, and strong work ethic. His positive attitude and willingness to help others resonated with both the customers and his fellow employees. Over time, Alfred became a valued member of the store's team, earning respect and admiration from the community. In addition to offering him a job, the store owner also assisted Alfred in finding accommodation, helping him transition from homelessness to a stable living situation. This support provided Alfred with the foundation he needed to rebuild his life. These stories showcase the incredible turns life can take, from chance encounters to unexpected fortunes. But these aren't the only ones who have had their lives transformed by a stroke of luck. For more awe-inspiring transformations, don't miss our video on the most inspiring lottery winner stories, where fortune not only changes lives but also inspires. Click the link to watch now.